Hello and welcome to the last day of the Oceania stage of the FACEIT League here. We have more Europe and North America to come. We've got the hunky guy from True Bloods joined us today.
Hello.
How you doing?
All my shirts are with a tailor, so I have no shirts, so I'm wearing this.
Nice to meet you, Dan. So, let's have a look at the schedule and see what is going on today. Again, at the moment we have no idea who is going to qualify, which we'll come to in a second. But first we're going to have Chiefs versus Exile5 on Cobble. Then it will be F Society versus Animal Squad. And then the two big dogs going to be going at it. Immunity versus Renegades. So, should be an explosive evening of matches if you are in the Oceania region. Otherwise, an explosive morning here in Europe, or who knows what time it is in North America. I think we can have a quick look at the rankings, and then maybe Dan can take us through how these teams can qualify for the LAN.
So the first match is between the Chiefs and the Exile5, and as you can see that they're at the bottom of the table. So it's essentially a match that's going to help them to requalify essentially, and so that's more or less what's going on there. So just increase their chances to requalify. And Animal Squad and F Society, which is the second match, as you can see, those guys are closer to the middle and the top of the table. Now that match is essentially the winner of that match will go through if Renegades beat Immunity in the last match. So Renegades have the ability to stop Immunity from qualifying just by beating them in the last match potentially. And I think the reason why it goes like this is because the heads-to-heads thing, that's the decider essentially before rounds comes into play. So that's the reason, because as you can see there, they're the same wins for Immunity as some other teams.
So Renegades can be gatekeepers essentially.
Yeah, but I believe that they are using two stand-ins, I think. So
Renegades?
It depends, because apparently they've been having some internet issues. So it's a possibility. So I hope that doesn't happen. I think that happened
Sponge
before.
and Havoc, I think, were having issues. I know Sponge has been having a lot of issues the last few days, and I want to say Havoc as well was having a few issues at some point, but hopefully they can fix those issues, because we would like them to field their fully fledged team. Maybe you'll see the return of the Iceman.
Yeah, he just wrecked everyone last time.
Yeah, that was so awesome to watch, actually.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Yeah, I do wonder what the general status is of Iceman, because it was fun to see a glimpse of his play there, but he has never really been in a fully fledged team in the FACEIT League. So there we go. So first map is going to be Cobblers, Chiefs versus Exile5. I personally would favour Exile5 purely because of, I think there's a lot of improvement that Chiefs can do, like lots of small improvements, easy improvements that they can do to give themselves a stronger overall game. So I think Exile5 will make less mistakes than the Chiefs, and I think they'll win purely based on that. Do you have any thoughts?
I'm not sure. The Chiefs is like obviously a very different lineup as to what we were used to in the previous seasons. They've changed a lot, but yeah, I'm kind of I'm undecided really between which team. Like I guess if you forced me to an answer, I'd probably pick Exile5 just because I like to watch Destiny and Ferg. I think they're cool players. And Stevie as well. But then equally, it's nice having players like zewsy around. Anyway, we're into the pistol round, so I don't have to. We can just wait and see. And Chiefs on the TT side, Exile5 on the TT side. The Chiefs will be just waiting with bated breath here, looking for that B aggression. Exile5 playing kind of a contact play, so just edging her way up B plateau, trying to give away as least Qs as possible until the last possible moment to capitalize on a slower rotation. And it might just be working here because there's only 3 players here for the Chiefs. They will spot this now though, and Exile5 will move in.
So we're going to have the split because the drop zone's been abandoned. We've got a player on drop now as well. teddyt taking down Lightstep, and there it is. Destiny coming in from the back to take down Tux. It's all over the place at the moment though. The Chiefs got a fast few frags together. Destiny will finish off the last 2 players. That was a really bad smoke that the Chiefs threw into the drop zone, because it went too deep. Really, you need to, because generally speaking, when people smoke drop, they don't actually think about where it lands, and the T's just going through the smoke. If you stand directly underneath the drop zone and throw your smoke just to the left of the middle on the wooden panel, then it will land the smoke on the edge of the balcony area, which means that Exile5 or any T side can get no advantage from trying to walk through the smoke.
And now it's going to be a pretty tough series of rounds for the Chiefs. They've actually decided to go for a full save. And of course, you know, this is a map where having all the grenades as the CTs does make your life easier. So I respect this play. And also, I guess, you know, if the Ts get into either one of the sites, they just lock you out of either A or B with smoke so easily that it's pretty much impossible to do anything with your pistols anyway. So I think that kind of works. It's kind of uncommon that you don't see force buys these days on the CT side when they lose the pistol round.
So I'm curious to the buy from the Chiefs. It could potentially go like double AWP in the next round. Well, that is a good start, but the bomb is in control of Exile5, and they will take the site as well as the entire Chiefs team are rotating towards them. They're blocking each other for some reason. If they can keep somebody paying attention to long, as you can see gazR doing, and they can choke off the door choke point, then they should be good. Destiny's gone to take a deep angle, but he's only managed to get 1 kill actually. Had his CZ out, maybe run out of bullets. Anyway, gazR and ferg gonna try and hold things down here towards long. P90 coming in, nice 3k for him, and ferg to finish things off. So it works out in the end. AK will be collected as well. So now the buy comes in for the Chiefs. Will it be 1 AWP? Will it be 2 AWPs?
It's kind of nice how much damage they did, to be honest, and looks like it's just 1 AWP. And Steve is going to get 1 AWP as well on the Exile5 side of things. Now, Exile5 likely to show a default in this round, and just go for a bit of a spread. You can actually do defaults either towards A or towards B, and generally speaking, I would say the most common one is just to have one guy going B plat, and then having a few guys go A and one kind of holding any kind of push from the drop, and that tends to be how most teams will play their defaults. But a nice little boost coming in here on Steve. He's looking over the smoke that has been tossed in by the CTs, but of course they're playing quite far back into the bomb site. So they're going to have to move quite a lot further up the B platform to actually get an angle onto these CTs. And they're slowly knitting their way across here, so it does look like Exile5 it feels fairly committed at the moment from them towards B.
Yeah, you can see PCG with a very advanced position on A long, but he's not peeking just yet, and now he's starting to, but oh, that's pretty terrible shooting there, to be honest. But the push is coming in to the B bomb site here, but the CTs are holding it down all over the map, it seems, save for A long. Seems he has some internet issues, which it did seem a bit weird, in fairness. So Steve coming in to do what he can, going to be facing 2 at the same time, and he will go down. So just Destiny remaining now versus 2. Going for 1 versus 1, managing to clutch around for his team. That looks unwinnable for a time. But right people in the right place.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts there. And 4-0 with the score straight away. It feels like we've only been casting for like 2 minutes, and already it's 4-0. And the Chiefs are going to get another P250 eco, and they did pretty well with the last one. They got, what was it, like 3 kills. And that's all considering that they have no Kevlar or anything like that. And they're going to go for a push all together up the A-long area. And teddyt is going to be in for a bit of a surprise. So he's going to use all of his bullets on one guy. That's not going to work. We actually have Steve in the sniper tower. I don't know. That's amazing. I can't believe it.
Back to Pugs 10 years ago. Let's go. Where's the scout?
It's so funny though. Why would why would you have a guy there? Why would you have a guy there, James?
Well, after the CTs rushed A last time, maybe they have a read on it situation.
But teddyt was out there in the middle of nowhere, no support.
I know.
No covering fire.
There we go. Exile5 5-0 now. AWP coming out for the CTs once again. But yeah, you saw the Chiefs playing the tree position as well, which again, if you're boosted up and you're standing behind a tree, it helps you avoid a lot of flashbangs. NIP, one of the teams who have been practicing the drills towards B, smoking that position, sorry, molotoving that position. I don't know if Exile5 know the molly for that spot. But you can see the CT is actually changing up their formation, which is going to be good for them as well. Ooh, that should have been a frag, surely. Will Steve see the other player? Just moving left and right. Chief's going to move into passive positions now. Their smokes have disappeared. And Exile5 just waiting for the Chiefs to hang themselves here. But how long will they wait? There's a minute on the clock now, and they have no significant map control, no frags. See if they start to feel the pressure here.
Yeah, again, we've seen a round like this similarly from them before. They just kind of work their way up.
Where is that smoke going?
PTG might just catch teddyt, but no. Nice little flick there as he dropped down. And that's going to be a bit annoying because that's going to split off a CT. He's a bit worried about A in the flank now. And there's only 3 players on the B bomb side to defend this push that's coming in from all the players. Oh, gazR's going to wrap around the P90. He's going to spray at them. Just gratuitous P90 usage there. And now it's Chris. And here he goes. Smoke all over the place. This is not a good look for Chris. He's pretty much trapped in this position as well. And teddyt's going in for the execution. He's going to finish him off.
gazR was using the P90 all day yesterday as well. So maybe he's just feeling the P90. Just get in there, spray people down, just put the crosshair in the general area. Let's go.
Maybe he's just a P90 specialist. You got your AWP specialist, you got riflers, then you got him.
You got gazR
with the P90.
So Steve may be expecting the eco again. Going to be going up into the tower. But double mag 7 play coming out for the CTs along with the 3 M4s. That is a glorious nade by Destiny. I can see that's much better smoke. That's what I'm talking about, especially when you're using a mag 7. The T's, if they choose to jump out, they are jumping out completely blind, completely sans information. If you can get off a nice meat shot with that mag 7, then you are good to go. While that smoke's down as well, it makes sense to just crouch with your back to the wall, so you're facing them if they jump over. Otherwise, it's going to be a very hard angle to connect with. It's a mag 7, so Tux is going to be devoid of information here. Oh, that Molly, is that going to be for his position? It is, and he'll be forced away. Exile5 with 4 players towards B long here. Again, we've got a smoke that should be going down to the door. Oh, it's down to the rock. Wow, this is very specific. Okay, let's see who's going to get the advantage here.
Yeah, gazR's going to go in straight away with the P90 again, but he'll get shot in the back by Pucks. Nobody spotted the mag 7 play until it's too late. And now they're down a man. And still need to work their way off the B platform. They've got 20 seconds to do it. Getting the 3 CTs lurking around, so there can't be any indecision here. They've got to go for it. And there it is. He drops down, but the bomb is going to go onto the floor, and that should be that right now. There should not be any time left, and indeed he'll get taken down. So 6-1 will be the score. So Chiefs will actually win a round, but now this is the danger round. It's a danger zone.
Did you ever play Shinobi?
No.
On the was it the NES or the SNES? I don't know. Good times.
I did. Maybe I did. Oh, maybe I did actually.
I'm sure you did. Anyway, Chiefs get their first round on the board here. Maybe there are so many smokes Exile5 are throwing onto the B side. I wonder if it's a bit counterproductive. Even smokes onto the boulder itself. Wow. It's impressive. Okay, fast push here, looking to break the CTs immediately. Lightstep trying to battle for control, but Destiny's pushing through. Only gets 1 frag traded by Lightstep.
Yeah, there's it's quite interesting the speed here because they're a little bit split up our Exile5 despite such a pace. However, it's really destabilized the CTs, and they themselves are a little bit all over the place. And it seems to be used to good effect here by Exile5 so far. Nice engagement for PTG. He'll take the kill, even though he'll go quite low on the HP. He'll get himself onto that site and smoke it off. And the bomb is going towards A as well. Stevie will take down PTG, but that smoke is still going to be annoying because they don't know exactly what's going to be behind it. More smokes will go down. They're going to have to force their way through it and get the bomb planted. But Ferg has the bomb. Oh dear. And he is kind of feeling a little bit stuck here. He'll try to get his way over there, waiting patiently. And zewsy just jumping through the smoke. He's going to be able to take down Ferg and win the round with Chris. 2-6 now. So they've managed to survive that dangerous round. And they won't be resetting the economy just yet. But Exile5 could opt to force it up, and indeed they will. I like this play out of Exile5. Put the pressure on the economy of the Chiefs, and it's because it's still weak.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate. That push through the smoke should have been Ferg's. Yeah, but sometimes that's how the penny drops. So there's going to be a passive play towards A-Long actually when from the CTs on the occasion where Exile5 move in quickly. 2 people heading towards drop. zewsy might get caught with a nade out in his hand. Going to try and flash himself in. Meanwhile, gazR's made it all the way through doors. He hasn't got a P90, but he's still trolling this time with a Tech 9. Choke point hasn't been smoked off yet. gazR's in fact the only one of the smoke, and there it is. So it's going to be really hard for the Chiefs to get anything done now. Indeed, only PTG remains. So a nice wipeout from Exile5. Only picks up 1 weapon so far, but I'm sure There we go. Another AK being collected now by teddyt.
Yeah, this is a pretty bad look. Exile5 surviving with everybody. Chiefs in a bit of trouble. It's harder to play the CT side on this map, absolutely so. But you really want to try to get at least five or six rounds to feel somewhat comfortable. And at the moment, the Chiefs look like, after just being reset like they just have been, that maybe those 5 rounds are going to be a little bit harder to come by in this half than otherwise. First thoughts. So we'll have the eco coming in from them again. They've been doing a lot of P250 ecos, which I really like.
Oh my god.
They've been pretty successful with those as well. But as you pointed out before, they've rushed A every time. So that's kind of predictable now. And whereas you can't really rush B, so you've kind of shown your hand there. So they're going to go for that third P250 eco, and I mean, I don't think we're going to have a surprise to Chiefs anymore.
Well, teddyt's got to get his mum off the internet apparently, which might take a few minutes. So we might, well, let's see. So again, this match doesn't impact the winners basically because these two are bottom of the table.
No, it's just to help the winner requalify essentially.
So who are our main runners? Immunity and
SSI. Well, it's SSIT, Animal Squad, and Immunity basically.
Okay.
Those are the 3 people.
Is there anyone you would like to see?
Who
Who have you enjoyed this stage?
I mean, I want Immunity to go through because I think Immunity have the best ability to compete with international teams, obviously, because, well, you know, they have the experience, they have the practice, they have the experience. But as far as the other 2 teams, I'd like to see. I like both of them kind of equally, which is kind of a cop-out answer. But they both have different things to bring to the table so far. And we know so little about both still that I just want to see more of them because they seem pretty good. And yeah.
Sounds cool.
Do you have any preference?
I think Immunity of the 3 are probably the strongest team, so I'd want them to go.
Yeah.
But that said, it's always good when a different team goes because I think it's a good boost for the region in general. And you know, Oceania is still a region where things are developing between stages. There are massive shuffles and so on. So I'd like to see more long-term stability in rosters and such. You know?
Yeah. So it's a good point because you don't want to go to this international event and then just come back and then break up afterwards. It kind of makes some of the experience a little bit, well, without value. So that's a good point. Yeah, I would like to see as many Aussie teams going across the seas as we can get, because it does definitely help things. And that just goes for all teams all over the world actually. You know, for example, at DreamHack Stockholm, we had Crazy Guy with Skyred doing so well. So although Crazy Guy was the stand-in for the team, even though he ended up being like the star player, that was really cool to see, just because we just have never seen these guys at a LAN before, and that's just awesome. Like, it's just awesome for a fan in the Counter-Strike, just seeing people in different regions. It's just great.
Absolutely. I do hope we get to cast some more Asian Counter-Strike soon. Yeah, because that was quite enjoyable, the little tournament we did. So maybe we should do something else in the near future. So I'm not sure how long this delay is. Okay, Producer Reese is going to give us an update shortly. Okay, we have a modem reboot, so I think we'll go to a quick break while we wait for this to be resolved. We should be back in, I think, 2 to 3 minutes, so stay tuned. We will see you back here shortly. Hello, gorgeous people. We are back. The game has been on pause, and we should be getting into it shortly. In other news, F Society were using Shake as a sub, and he has now become their permanent in-game leader. Bit of news there from Oceania. There's always something going on in that region, which is cool. Hopefully, excuse me, one day we get to visit that. That would be nice, no?
Yeah, I would love to. It's really far away. That's the only downside. It seems like an awesome place from the pictures, but everything can kill you there. That's also another downside, and I'm pretty mortified
dude,
by that.
When I walked home yesterday, right, I walked headfirst into the middle of a spider web. It was all over my head for ages, and then I was standing there trying to get it off, and I was like, okay, the spider was on my head as well because I took the whole cobweb with me, and it was hanging from my head. It was ridiculous.
The whole web.
But I let it like walk around on my fingers, and I put it back on the wall. I said, all right, good luck, mate. You got to start again. Anyway, CT team are dead now.
Yeah, we had the P250 eco again. Looks like Chiefs were a little bit too scared again to go for the A push for everybody, as they had done in the previous 2 times, which is understandable, as that's pretty predictable at this point. And the Chiefs now pick up likely some weapons, although Lightstep doesn't have much money, which is a little bit of a shame, because he's usually want him on the AWP, but he does not have the money. He has a mag instead. Very big lack of grenades for the Chiefs. So that's a bit of an unfortunate turn of events on the economy for them. And once more, we'll have a little bit of a push there, a bit of a default coming in from Exile5, as highlighted previously. They actually have a lot of map control because the CTs are playing so defensive on B with 4 players that they have completely given up ground towards A, and the T's are just walking up CT ramp right now. This is very dangerous.
Yeah, we are surely going to see a rotation of that bomb. It's heading towards B for some reason. Look how deep the positions are. Rotate the bomb, guys. Come on. They've got one player, gazR, pushing down T main, and Destiny holding the drop, and the bomb's still not rotating. You've got 3 players on the A site. There we go. gazR's finally taking it now. So let's see. The choke points are, for the most part, cut off. There we go. We've got the mollies, the nades coming in towards the balcony. So the Chiefs taking gambles here. It doesn't seem like they quite know the optimal way to hold on Cobblestone, if there is even an optimal way, because it is very hard for the CTs here. Only 2 of them left. Chris dancing around the middle pillar there. Destiny behind him.
No. That sucks.
Yes, Dad. Yes.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
Well, that happened.
I'm beached.
You're beached.
Yeah, like a whale.
That's not good.
Yes, yeah, it's a pretty suboptimal situation.
Have you ever seen a whale that's beached and died on the beach? No. It's very hard to...
Oh my god. How did that... Did you see that?
I did see that, yeah. It's just
how did he not die? He has like a mag 7 in his head. And he gets stinked and then walks up the ladder and just kills him. That doesn't make any sense.
Casually walks through the mag 7 and shoots him in the face.
That literally makes no sense.
When like a large whale beaches and dies on the beach, they're so heavy and they can't get anything below them that they have to blow them up on the beach to make them into smaller parts to then dispose of, because it stinks. Oh, the nades!
Oh god. P250 eco again from the CTs, from the Chiefs, and they're going to get a single kill, but looks like they don't get too much more than that. One more, and Exile5 win the round. So they're already at 10-2, and I mentioned this before that it's obviously quite difficult on the CT side, and I was liking the fact that they were saving their money by going for P250 ecos, but you can see that there is a big problem here because Exile5 are never going to eco, and the Chiefs, despite all of this, they're getting out very few orbs, surprisingly, because they've been reset and so on, and inopportune moments. But Lightstep has the scouts.
Oh, but we have a player in the tower again, and Lightstep is surely going to be spotted. Oh, he's missed the AWP shot.
He's AWPing from the tower. What is this?
He's just taking pot shots through the wall. If he gets taken down, he can't even peek anymore because the scout is winning the duel. That's hilarious.
Why is he even there in the first place? That is hilarious to me. This is crazy. Ooh, we've got Pietro there. Pietro making his way up. Ooh. Oh, knife.
The bomb, he's got the bomb!
Wrecked. Oh, it gets the second one as well. Great stuff there from Pietro. And that's going to be a bomb down. And his teammate will be nearby, but looks like Stevie's going to get the sneaky drop at him. Where the knives at?
Flanking all over the place. And everyone's going to get shot in the back today. Exile5, though, will be the victors of that fun. So, Chiefs looking to move into the second half with 2 rounds. Not a good look. We've got the AWP coming out onto Lightstep. Chris with the scout. Lightstep with no armor. Double mag 7 again. I don't know if the Chiefs have gone for a boost in the drop zone yet. But it might be an idea. Go for a bit of a flank. Yeah. Again, Exile5 concentrating most of their forces towards A. Towards B. But on this occasion, though, A has been opened up. The Chiefs have the potential for a flank, but it's only with a mag 7.
Yeah, it's rather difficult, to be honest. Oh, Pietro, no! Behind you, mate. Mate. Oh, wow, he actually does get a kill. Oh, and he's got a kill as well. But Ferg! Where is Ferg? But Ferg was right behind him the whole time. I don't know what's going on. Oh, was it Ferg or was it somebody else?
It was someone else, actually.
Behind the APC when he walked past.
I mean, he was running past him, so...
They must have been looking at the balcony.
He should have got the sound cue, though, that there was a player running behind him, but he must have assumed it was a teammate.
Yeah, who was it? It wasn't Ferg. It was somebody else. That's kind of weird, but that's quite funny at least. Anyway, that'll be a miraculous round picked up there. Very interesting indeed. Steve will finally get a kill for the position at the sniper nest.
gazR.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone use it as much.
gazR. gazR. Just remorseless. What is he doing? I suppose he deserved to die after rushing B with a P90 and getting through a 3K. What are we witnessing there?
I love that.
That should be in the top 5 for the week. Well, Pietro, if he gets another kill here, actually, things could get a little bit interesting. No! They are taking absolute liberties, Exile5 now. Liberties are being taken, Dan. They are taking liberties.
Taking the mickey. They say that in Oz, don't they, as well?
Taking the mick, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's also a thing. It's a British thing. I can't even speak, James. It's quite difficult. Have you tried?
Where's Alf?
Alf?
Alf's in Home and Away, right? I'm sure you say taking the mick. Have you seen those dubbed clips of Alf on YouTube?
No.
They are hilarious. I could not possibly tell you what the dubbed clips say, Dan, because it's a little bit inappropriate, but I can just point you in the right direction. Chief starting on the T side with 3 rounds. You know, being embarrassed by Exile5 at the moment. We've got suicides going on. All kinds of business. Exile5 going lemming mode in that last round. But we will see if they can close this out quickly on their CT half. Destiny with a fast boost. Look, what a snap there onto Chris. Just going to shoot him straight in the head.
That's really nice to actually get that aggressive kill before the push comes in, thinning out the push. And they might even get another one, although Fergus gets back away and he's going to get smoked off. But pretty much all the CTs are there anyways, just making their way out the balcony behind the APC now and on the bomb site. So this approach for the Chiefs is very difficult at this point, and it's going to get even worse here. teddyt will go to work, and that's multiple kills coming in for him. But we get Pietro and Lightstep back in with a couple of their own. 1 versus 2 now for Pietro to save the round. The bomb is down, though, and that's the first issue of many. The time and the CTs being alive being the rest of the issues that he has to deal with. And there's some quick engagement there. Can't land a shot, though. That was the opportunity to get another one-on-one. And Pietro is going to go down, and Exile5 will win the pistol. And the Chiefs, I mean, we should see a force buy out of them. But this looks very bad.
Looks bad.
Gaz has picked up a P90 again.
Oh, has he? Never saw that one coming. The good thing is he can be a gun, like a rifle repository for his gun for his team as well, because he just keeps buying those small guns and getting that.
Oh no!
Like that good bonus.
It's happening. It's happening. He's gonna go in. Look at this. They're all blind. They're all blind. What is this guy? Who is he?
Loudy, loudy, loudy.
And where does he get his P90s from? He doesn't even have skins on them.
That's just disgusting. That is foul. It is perverse, Dan. gazR is a P90 pervert.
He's got some kind of some affinity, special affinity with the P90.
He's a weirdo, Dan.
He's a P90 whisperer.
He's a weirdo.
I wouldn't go. That's not quite that far. Some interesting accusations there, James. Oh, got some bison in it. I haven't seen a bison in a while. It's been a while since I saw a bison.
I know.
Oh, Destiny will go down there, but he did do a lot of damage. There's only 2 players left here. Pietro is the only one that's healthy, remotely healthy, as Tux will fall. And Pietro's been spotted in this position as well, despite having the bomb. He starts to kill 4 players, and gazR's threatening. He's threatening with that P90. He does actually pick up a Galil, and that would be the end of him, James, because he went to pick up the Galil. If he just stayed with P90, he would be alive.
Exactly. I don't know what he was thinking there, Dan. That was a really bad play by gazR, and he needs to sort himself out immediately.
Just stick to the P90.
All his buy scripts just be Kevlar, helmet, P90, let's go. So, 37 seconds remain for Pietro to 1 versus 3, otherwise his team face match points.
And they don't have any money, I don't think, either. Well, I mean, they have enough to force by like 3k or something, maybe.
There are 2 players on the B-bomb site, and he is spending a lot of time checking these angles, which will mean he won't have much time to plant the bomb. Been spotted now, and that player can just dance around the statue. Or get shot through the corner. But there we go. Ferg will trade, and it's 15-3 match point for Exile5. Ferg is exploiting the Chief stand like an Asian sweatshop.
Whoa. Well, gazR's he's upped his game. He's upped his pervert game, James. He's got the
oh wow, these are next levels, Dan. Next levels of perversion. I didn't know these levels existed.
That's a lie. That's a blatant lie. Alright, here we go. Push comes in from the Chiefs, straight into the side. Nice jumping shot. Oh, actually it was. It's going to be zewsy picking up the frags of the Tech9, my mistake. But we've got Lightstep in though, has to switch to the TZ, and that's a very fast round there. 16-3, and Exile5 will have a greater chance as requalification here. And, well, they just routed their opposition.
Yeah, they outclassed the Chiefs, pretty much. And again, I expected them to win that. Maybe not in such a fashion, but there we go. It is what it is. So, now we're going to get into the meat and potatoes matches and find out exactly who may be going into the final stage of the FACEIT League finals this year. So our next match coming shortly. We will find out the map as well soon. Keep an eye on the schedule page. We will see you in a few minutes.